And crew, what's up? What's good? It's your girl Jasmine back with another video on the channel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Okay. So we got Bill Burr. I haven't done a Bill Burr video in a minute, and somebody pointed out to my attention saying like, you did Bill Burr videos, but you have not done this one. I'm like, yo, which one is it? Type of thing. And it's like, how you know that where it's coming? And I'm like, okay, I usually don't do stuff like that, but Bill Burr is pretty funny. I ain't gonna hold you. Bill Burr is pretty funny. Alright, so y'all gotta let me know what y'all think of this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, push that notification bell so you know notification when I post. That being said, Bill Burr, put a smile on my face, baby, because I need to laugh. Yes, sir. Let's go.
The South, man. I had a real weird experience last time I came down here. I was in Nashville, right? Sort of an awkward social situation, right? I'm sitting at this bar. There's this white dude sitting like 2 stools away. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. And that Terrell Owens story was in like sports news. So I try to make conversation. I'm like, man, look at this guy. This guy just signed a $40 million contract. He's already bitching, man. How much money do you need to make? And the dude looks at me. He's like, you know what I say? And then he looked over his shoulder, which I now know is the telltale sign that the N-word is coming, and it's coming hard. Oh yeah, it's not going to be pronounced with the A, it's going to be with the R, and he hit the R, he like stuck the landing. It was like a dismount.
Not stuck the landing though. And going back to that whole contract thing, you know what's crazy? Just how times has changed. Like, I don't want to say a walk-on, but like, people not making that money no more. Like, if you play a sport and don't let you be a superstar in that sport, you making triple that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you an old head, they still getting way more money than that now. Like, ain't that crazy? And half these players sign these max contracts or like sign these big deals, and then they get hurt or they're not as good as they was before they signed it. You know, it's like, it's so much money out here in the sports world. It's crazy. But come on.
Clan members high-fiving in the background, like doing the wave.
Not the wave.
Just
Bill,
out of
you
nowhere.
tried
So now
it.
immediately I'm looking over my shoulder like, dude, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm waiting for like this hail of black fists to come raining down on top of me. I hate when people do stuff like that. That dude made me part of like a potential ass kicking that I had nothing to do with. You don't do shit like that. He just had that word, hot potato, just threw it in my lap. Trying to pass it down to the next white dude.
Not pass it down to the next. Nah, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
I hate when people do that, man. You know, it's like, dude, feel me out first. Ask some questions. Do you like to fish? Have you ever fucked your sister, right? I start rattling off answers, then you go old school. You give me a pamphlet, you tell me about your militia. You just dive into it. That dude was one of the angriest people I ever met. I should have known that word was coming, because he was just watching Terrell, right? Anytime I would bring up, look at man, that guy's talking trash, he would just like flip out. He won't shut up! You know, those people get like so mad they're not even looking at you. Their eyes are up. You just shut up and play the game.
No, I know somebody who's just like it. Like, he gets so mad he don't even make eye contact. But he be yelling like, chill.
You know what's funny? I don't even like Terrell, but now I love the guy. Because every time I see him talking trash, I know this idiot in Nashville is just losing his mind, like kicking over his kitchen TV. Shut the fuck up! I like violence, man. I am. Not like when it happens to me or if I see it live. I like watching it on TV, you know? Watching people, you know, get attacked by animals. Just get blasted in the face or something, you know? Like, I'm a huge sports fan. You know my favorite, like, moment of, like, the last year was in sports? That Detroit Piston, Indiana Pacer, bench clearing brawl.
Hey,
Wasn't that great?
do y'all remember that? That was crazy. And if so, did y'all watch the documentary for it on Netflix? That was called Palace. That was hard. That was hard.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I was so confused when I watched ESPN that day. They were like, that was absolutely disgraceful. Basketball fans, they just must be. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm a basketball fan. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed watching out-of-shape civilians get the shit kicked out of them by professional athletes. It was fascinating. And I think as sports fans, we kind of had it coming, right? Because how many times you gone to a game, right? You got a little too drunk, you started screaming at some dude on the field who could clearly kick the shit out of you, right? If you saw him in the parking lot, you'd be like, hey, can you sign my
Right,
sticker?
you wouldn't say nothing. That's what bugs me the most. That's why I be agreeing with athletes when they say this. Like, if you gonna talk that talk, have that same energy when you come up and see me in person. Because when you see me in person, you gonna be asking for an autograph, a picture. But when you in those stands, you running them choppers. When you behind those keyboards and that phone, you running them choppers. But when you see that person in person, you either are speechless, avoid that person, or you gonna want to take a picture and get an autograph by that person. Like, chill out. Like, people do the most, especially nowadays with social media. Like, people go crazy, and knowing dang well they won't say nothing to the person in front of them if they really wanted to.
I think you're awesome. You get in the game, you're all drunk, you're like, you suck, buddy! You're a piece of shit! And they're always calling them up, come on up here! No, come on up here! Well, they came up there. They did, and they kicked the shit out of everybody. It was great. It was like a cartoon. You're like beating up whole rows of people at once.
He got punched. Not rows.
I loved every second. I love how Ron Artest punched the wrong guy. Wasn't that great? He taught that dude a valuable lesson in life. When shit goes down, you don't just stand there like you're watching a movie like, wow, it's coming right at me. Must be in 3D or something. That was a 5'6", 110-pound white dude had an angry 6'10" black dude running right at him. That had to have been in his top 3 nightmares all time. Right behind getting his dick cut off and being lit on fire. And he just stood there. He's like trying to explain himself. Well, I still have the liquid in my cup, so there's no way I could have... He's an idiot.
Nah, man. Yeah, if you have not watched the documentary, definitely that deserves a watch. That was very, very good. Basketball fan or not, that was very good. So, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think of Bill Burr down below. Any other Bill Burrs videos you like to see me do? And honestly, answer this question for me in the comments, would y'all? Do you think Bill Burr? Do you think it's harder to be a comedian nowadays, or is it easier to be a comedian nowadays? To me personally, I think it's harder because cancel culture, like, they're quick to cancel you no matter what you say. There's a group of people who will decide on, like, oh no, that needs to be canceled. So I think it's much harder nowadays. Because I feel like back in the day, you could say whatever the heck you want and people will laugh and go on about their day. Now it's like, nah, they not done with you until everybody's done with you, like cancel type thing, you know. But if they really rock with you, then they rock with you. So it's kind of tricky. But y'all gotta talk to me in comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, push that notification bell so you get notification I post. Let me know any other videos you'd like to see me do. With that being said, see you guys next video.